Yes, yes. It's Sheffield and Marvin's favorite time of the week.
And the most wonderful time of the year for them because they are really eager about buying gifts for everybody, not only here at the RJ Aglina group, but all their friends, families, and their significant others.
Yes. So we're going to help them this morning, Sim. We're going to help them. We're going to help them.
It's
no
not
relationship problems for them. That's what we're going to do for them this morning.
It is not uncommon for relationship issues to surface around the festive period. One of the things that creates a lot of stress is the pressure that we put on ourselves to have the perfect Christmas and the perfect Christmas gifts. Well, here are 6 problems that seem to always raise their ugly heads at this time of year.
But now I'm not pissed about that one because I've often been guilty.
Are true?
Yes. Not being honest about holiday spending.
Tell us about that, Delia. Put yourself in the chair.
Not being honest about holiday spending.
So you what do? Do you spend more and say you spend less, or?
Yeah, because sometimes it's shame.
Of how much you buy?
Yeah.
Listen, now people that talk about then trolley full and then cat full.
Not this year. I mean, entertainment dead this year. Nobody not going on this year, but yes. So, between buying presents, plane tickets, parties, decorations, extra food, and more, holiday spending can lead to disagreements about how much and where money should be spent. Serious problems arise if one partner keeps the other in the dark about their spending and budgets are not discussed ahead of time.
So this is being put under the heading financial infidelity, right?
Yes.
So to avoid this, sit down and discuss a realistic financial plan. Decide together how much money you can afford.
Well, that's the
Suppose to say you have your own
Well, so that's fine, but if both of you have a budget or a joint
account
that the money coming out, so for example, your spending, his spending might be different, but there are things for the home that might be joint spending.
Are you going there to buy your own things?
We said we're going to fix up the bathroom. This is the budget for the bathroom. We're going to change out the fixtures in the bathroom. This is the budget. And you say, okay, honey. And then you're going to the place and you say, wait, the mirror, you have light on it? No, you know, so the man don't need a light on the mirror.
Because you have a light right above the mirror.
Above your head. And you say, no, this look nice. But this past the budget, but I'm going to sneak it in.
I was more thinking like you have plans to fix up the bathroom and instead of buying the bathroom things, you go in there and buy things for yourself. And so when the gentleman or the lady go in the same account to buy what is necessary to fix the bathroom, there are $0 and 0 cents to buy. Your pocket is full of perfume, jewelries, and such.
Yeah.
So those are the things you might want to be a little careful about.
So wait,
But you know, if you have your own money, I say.
If you have your own money, but if you know there's a joint agreement, not step over the agreement.
And also, if you have your own money, especially this year, you might want to take it easy too.
Sometimes them step over the agreement, and then it's like them say, but you vex. So, for example, they say, all right, let's fix the bedroom, and you go buy one expensive sheet and whatever, and the person said, that's on your budget, and you say, yeah, but the room look good, so why you vex?
But I agree with that. I agree with that.
Buy the pillow for your head comfortable. Are you vexed?
I mean, you tell me I have a crick neck. I've bought you a pillow that has foam in there.
No,
you know,
ladies.
Ergonomically, no, your neck will never be the same. Are you vexed with me?
Yes, ladies. Yes. We must stop justifying certain things.
But I'm looking out for you.
No,
so,
you're not.
When you get up, your head forms still in the pillow because it's the same pillow that they used to send the astronaut to space.
Ladies, you know you're just trying to find justification. Because when you buy the pillow, you never think about the cricket.
Shut up, Marvin. All right, figuring out where to celebrate. Oh, jeevers. So you with your partner, do you go to his parents' house? Do you go to your parents' house? Do you go to his family's house? Do you go to
you stay home.
Maybe that is the best thing for you.
Always a problem.
And have them come to visit. Because
listen,
even though
that's a long-term discussion. And when I say long term, I mean that's a 5-year discussion.
The chef says visit via Zoom. And for
No,
most people
no.
who do not have the paid Zoom package, that might be best because after offer you just say, well,
That's Sheffield, man. Listen. It,
Sorry, I gotta
it's
go.
a 5-year plan. This year, we're going to your parents.
It's a alternating.
Next
Next year we
year-
go to mines.
My parents. Following year, everybody will come here. Work it out in advance. Me, I tell you now, of the agreement that early, it will take away all the fussing and the fighting.
Stop the fussing and the
Yes,
fighting, brother.
yes. If every Christmas now, by December it is say, me go see what I go on this year, which part we are going. No, wait, pandemic for work it out long time.
And it caused a lot of problems. So even though we laugh about it, you best believe it is a real issue. I think 2 can be paired with 4 because the 2 are tied in.
Well, dealing with toxic in-laws is to not deal with them at all.
Sometimes you have to deal with them. You can't not deal with them. What do you mean no, Marvin? I don't really have to ask how you end up where you end up, because your evidence trail is very clear. But
if Grandpa Mort gets drunk at every gathering, or your mother-in-law can't find a nice thing to say about you, or your cousin is always 2 hours late, they'll probably behave this way again, of course. Instead of getting upset, know your buttons and practice a different reaction to your family dynamics. It's easier said than done. Because you might have your buttons, and then when you go there and she said that, wait, that button you not push. And she push her next button, which you never prepared for.
And sometimes no matter how you try to render your buttons unpushable, sometimes
it no work. No work.
Yeah.
People, protect your relationships. Don't expose them to toxic family members. Do that for your loved ones. Don't force them.
they said that's your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, because sometimes, people will hear and experience the toxicity aimed at the other person and say, that's an stay. And it's because it's not aimed at you that you don't feel it, but put yourself in the person's shoe and don't expose them to it. Say, mommy, listen, love you, but I'm asking you, if I take my people, be nice. Yeah, all right, Clive, where I go? Having different philosophies about gifts, of course, that's going to start an argument, but buy them anyway.
Like nice pillows with styrofoam.
Clashing holiday traditions. Should I find that out before in a commodity?
Yeah.
True, some people not celebrate Christmas,
Yeah.
some celebrate it.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yep.
Some love trees, some say no tree now put up in my yard. That's a problem. And finding time to connect when your schedule is hectic.
All right, that's it for Girl Talk. Stay with us. We'll wrap things up after the break. Soon come.